And shit again, eh? So basically, my hair is giving Eddie from Stranger Things. I actually put eye makeup on and it looks really good, but you can't even fucking see it. Um, I don't even know what happened. I think what happened was I changed the color of the background of my camera. Like I was like, oh, he's purple, I'll be purple. So I changed it to purple and it freaked the fuck out and froze everything. So I'm hoping, knock on wood, that we are actually live and it's working. But let's check because, we never know. Yeah. It's working. Okie dokie. Right. We're gonna play it again. We know the context of the game now, which is good. But I'm sad that we missed our chance with Gary. Poor Gary, R.I.P. But it's alright. We'll start again. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down and you can go right in. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we were here before. Maybe we should go for Room of Palms this time. We'll switch it up a bit. Try something different, The Room of Palms. Oh, a candle. Oh, it looks like the basement of an old church. Lovely. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with the odd religious print framed in peach-coloured wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. An old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. I can't actually imagine that. What? We're in the basement with a refrigerator in it. Old floors, gotcha. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Yeah. What? Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. Love spaghetti. Favorite food. They work well enough for today's speed dating. Bring him in. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh. Bro. What the fuck happened here? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Thank you. Not so bad yourself. We're gonna go all out with this flirting. We're gonna make them all fall in love with us. Right? We said... Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. Why are you speed dating? You're probably thinking, what's this hunk of man doing here? I feel ya. But even hunks need a little help sometimes, bruh. It's been a while since I bit it. I still haven't found the one, I've tried mixers, personal ads, beefy boy steak, nice ghost for some, one-on-one. Beefy boy seeks, I said steaks. The reason why I said steaks is because there's a burger joint round by me that's called Beefy Boys, and I was just thinking of a burger. Beefy boy seeks nice ghost for one-on-one. Nothing doing. So I figured I'd give this a go. It seemed fun. That one. Sports are more into him, that's why I didn't ask that question. Oh wow, so long story. I was a wide receiver in high school, got real good. When it came time for college, bam, full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you gotta take a lot of blows, bro. After a while, I started getting headaches. I get dizzy just standing up. But I kept on playing. I had to. I mean, these were the best years until one day. I can't fucking read that. Intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. So it's not all bad. Haha. I try not to let how I died define me, you know? So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. It's just hard to figure out what that means, you know? I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone always telling me who I was without bothering to learn who I am. I don't know why I went a bit southern then, but you know, he's fine. He's been hit in the head. Maybe he changes up a little bit. Who knows? That's deep, Riley. Thanks, bud. Football knocks stuff around in here, but sometimes my brain still works. Brains and brawn. A total package, right? You better stop being nice to me. It'll go to my head. Well, just call me a rugby ball, Riley. Ring-a-ding-a-ding! The bell rings. Oh snap! Half time. Guess we call time out. Let's keep this going on the second half. Okay, Riley. Another ghost appears. Oh my god, it's me. Hello? Hello, sunshine. Oh my god, I want to do the one where it's like, her name's Eloise. What is that? I'll just try and go gruff, wait. Alright. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out the holes in their back. I have that thing where I'm scared of holes, so this is not for me. Nice to meet you. I'm no sunshine. They let you smoke in here. Well, but nice to meet you. Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That or the lady in smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. I can't fucking do it, bro. Ghost hunters living weirdos, bro. I'm a ghost hunter. Eat shit. Right. Now, what's her name? Vera. Vera. God, you don't think of Vera. You actually look like a hammerhead shark had a child with Vecna. Trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds so dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind the gates. I wake up, rich fools at night, shrouded in gray smoke. Jangling pennies. Wailing, pay the price. Junk like that. Why the rich, yeah? They've usually done something bad. Something no one knows. One look at me, pulls it right out of them. You should see the looks they give me. Did you live in Vegas? I did. I was an executive assistant to this big shot casino owner. This was back in the boom. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s, this is fucking hurting my voice. It was a wonderland. My boss was a real piece of work. Balding, bad suits, always eating peanuts. Tossing back rye. What the fuck is rye? He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could. I never let it go. But Penny feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me. What brings you to this thing? I want to talk more about you. Of course. There's a lot to come. Oh no. Oh my god. The bell rings. Guess that's the bell. Well, have to pick this back up later. See ya. Oh man, another ghost appears. Oh, maybe out of breath. What the fuck is he with snow cone? Hey, I'm Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Everybody does. Hi, Stephanie. I actually prefer Steph. Stephanie sounds so serious, but also somehow like a kid. But I should have introduced myself as Steph, probably. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. Are you nervous? I'm actually, yeah. It actually helps to know that I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. But literally on? That looks kind of strapped on. Is that a mask? You look nice. Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. What brings you speedy? I've been single for a while. At first it was great. I did what I wanted to do, taught myself some Japanese, played the clarinet every day without fail, allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. I know what you mean. I resisted trying stuff like this. Speed dating is so awkward. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph and I'm teaching myself Japanese. What if you think my hobbies are bad? What if you think I'm a weirdo? When you only have so much time to talk, the first thing you say actually makes all the difference. First impressions are overrated. You say that, but there's still gonna be that moment. The first time we see one another, the first time we hear each other speak, those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating the initial impression or trying to subvert it. You already surprised me. I mean, that's great, but I'd rather be surprising than a bore. I want a Japanese one. I thought I'd pick it up easy. Since it's so far removed from English, my tears are running. It's such an out-the drawing of the characters. But there are so many. First you learn hiragana. Those are the basic characters for sounds. Then katakana. Oh, the words taken from other languages. By the time I learned all those, I thought I was getting pretty good. Then came kanji. There are thousands of kanji characters. It's overwhelming. Could always visit Japan. I'd love to. It would help to be immersed like that. It's just so hard to find money. You're a ghost. You can sneak on a plane. Haha. That's pretty much impossible. How would I get through security? And they have assigned seats. If only. Sometimes I wish I was a ghost. Like, not dead. That would be terrible. But a ghost? All ephemeral and timeless? But you are a ghost. Huh? I'm a ghost. Very funny. Ha 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 ha. Boom. I'm actually starting to get scared. Please tell me you're joking. You're not joking? What is this? I don't understand. I have freaked the fuck out of Steph. No, wait. The bell can't be ringing yet. Are you actually dead? Am I dead? Am I a ghost? Oh, poor Steph. The second round begins. Oh, I forgot how I did. Sup? I remember how I did his voice. I'm Riley again. So, like, what should we talk about now? Any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. Off it, love is no game for me. I just try and be real. And ask some of the others. It's pretty simple, actually. I like you, Riley. I like you too. We get along with Riley pretty well because he's pretty simple. So like, I was thinking it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing the state revivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on him. I like that. Righteous! Just tell me after they'll wrap up here. Oh, after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. It's a convertible. Of course it is. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live. Right. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We already talked a bit about how I lived the Vegas life. My crooked casino boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died. I'm honestly curious. It's speed dating. Might as well lay my cards out. One day in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino. By this point, he had me trapped. I knew all his secrets, and he knew mine. If I left, who knows what he'd do. I didn't mind dying, but I had a kid to think about. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in, and he led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting. Dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. How awful. Awful is right. I never liked this guy. But it wasn't happy, that's for sure. Unlike his son, standing next to his dad's body, he smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. Two guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They looked my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. No, all their tufts looked the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down. I like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, what would they bury me to? But they didn't. They washed as my boss friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend. Got what he deserved. A hole in the sand. And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat. I took a deep breath, sucking in hot black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down after making sure I was inside. I'm sorry, Vera. Yeah, well, now you know why. I'm the lady in the smoke. We judged her before we knew her. I was judging her. Oh my god, I'm a judgy bitch. Poor Vera, she didn't even die from smoking. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink. Try not to let the past haunt us, even just for an hour. My voice. I would love to, Vera, but I don't think I can carry on with the voice. Oh, it's Steph. So wait, we're actually totally 100% dead? Yeah. Is in afterlife? The afterlife? Yeah. So you're a ghost and I'm a ghost? Yes. Oh boy, do I need a drink. I was never really a big drinker. It's funny though, I sort of feel drunk now, or I don't know, dissociated, like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive too. It was difficult, except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good. Good parents for sure. There was really only one thing wrong with them. They were cooler than me. When I was born, they were in their early 20s. They were into all this weird music, artsy movies about ballet school witches, and fantastic planets that were just creepy. And my dad even smoked alternative cigarettes. Meanwhile, I was that dork with the puzzles, learning languages for fun. My parents were excited when I joined the band. They thought this would help me make friends. Mostly I just like to practice alone in my room. Everyone asks loners that. Some people like to be alone. It's easier to keep a handle on things, especially when things start to go wrong. And holy did things go wrong in my life. It's hard to talk about. I had cancer, a brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches, a feeling, confused about things. Things would just look wrong, out of place. It's hard to describe. They gave me a few months, with treatment that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive, so they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seems like they zapped it. It told me progression-free, whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Okay, she's alright then. If you hurry, you can catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Oh, but now I want to talk more to Steph. Yeah, let's go, Steph. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think, it's hard to tell with the mask. Hey, what's up? Is everything okay? Home, I think. I'm not really sure. Why? I think you... Where are you going? Let's go to symphony. Normally I'd love to see the symphony. For all the years I've played clarinet, but I never actually seen a professional orchestra. Another time though. Maybe we should just walk around. Maybe find a nice park. Talk a bit. Every layer of snow has cleaned the trees and buried the grass nearby. Cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of the lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on the bench, tossing nothing on the ground, but still going through the motions. The ghosts of geese gather around him anyway, acting out of ritual that no longer serves any purpose. Oh! This is all still so confusing. I guess all ghosts must feel this, or something like it. Were you this lost when you died? How did you figure things out? I don't know. I don't even know why I died. Dying is not a simple thing. I just feel like I spent years on a puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish them. And now, what do I do? Do I take the puzzle apart? I'd be proud that I did what I could? I guess. But now what? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything? You can help people. I guess we have powers. We can manipulate things, right? When you're little, everyone asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now it's like, what do you want to be when you die? It's too much pressure. I gotta learn how to walk again before I figure out where to go. Do you reckon that this isn't actually her? This is just a tumor? and they took the tumor out, and she's actually okay. This is just a tumor that they killed. Where do ghosts even live? Or not live? You know what I mean. Anyway, I get to decide what kind of ghost I am. That's a lot of freedom for one, Steph. It's also kind of exciting, actually. I think I'm ready to take my mask off. You got this, if you say so. How do I look? Beautiful. Thanks for lying to me. And thanks for the talk. It helps a lot. I'll let you know. Are we not friends? It's hard being a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though? I don't know. Let's do it again. We'll go for the middle option. The room of is it liars or layers? I think it's liars. Looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There's a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couples' 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn plush stacking chairs are set on either side of the lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there's a wine glass and a metal pitcher of water. Alongside the stainless steel urn of coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings. A ghost appears. Oh! A ghost? Oh God! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not used to either. Nothing prepares you for life, except this isn't life. Post-life, I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing, listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. What does it mean? Steps, yeah, that's a good one. It took me forever just to learn how to walk on solid ground. When I first woke up, after I died, I felt right through my coffin, through my own body, down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark. It was. I will never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. I was like, my whole body became corporal. Not flesh, just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects like that, except I was the object and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in this solid rock. It's hard to say. I don't know much at this point. I didn't even know I died, let alone what was happening. Where was I? The bell rings. Oh, that was just a bell. Oh, thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Maybe. Another ghost appears. Oh! I really want a tattoo of a witch doctor. No, it's not called a witch doctor. I don't know what he's called. Wow. Look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like an ancient wood. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? You're okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like maybe you're scared. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Ha 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 ha. Or coughs, it's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you. Don't be lying to me. I can tell when someone's lying. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1665. You've seen a lot. History happened, wars, revolutions. Mostly I read about these things, mostly I keep to my own, spooking and scaring. Gotten pretty good at it, even been in books. Not always by name, mind you, but you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear, or the hot and stick. Nobody spooks them like Spooky Peter. I'm trying my best. You do you? Guess I see it. The potential, I mean. I can help you with that. Teach me your spooky ways. Now, Spooky Peter just doesn't teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it into the window, what makes you any better? I can pull my face off. Speaking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way. The living have nothing more to fear, and when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No! The spookiest spookings, the stuff that eats at you, makes you doubt what you hear or see, makes you wonder what could be under the bed. It's never as spooky when you see what it is. So how's that been for a lesson? Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If legendary spooking's what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll never need solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spooking is in the details. The bell rings. The bell. It means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. I quite like Spooky Peter. I think layer of dust now covers the table. Why is more like Dusty Peter, Crusty Peter? Another ghost appears. Oh, Shark Boy. Wanna make some money? Maybe. What, maybe? It's yes or no. Hello. Not so fast. Let me... I tried to do Australian. Australia, mate. Let me feel this out first. You could be a knock. Not a knock. That's exactly what a knock say. Knocky shock. I'm just fooling. No knock would dress like that. Dress like how? Like your dress, mate. Anyway, you're alright. Offer stands. Money to be made. Technically, no. We don't buy things, but money buys something else now. Favours with the breathers. Influence. Information. The living always want the money. I can go from London to Australian. I'm trying to do Australian because he's a shark. The living buy plenty. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks, don't judge. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together. That's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months. I don't rob banks. Yeah, I hear. Who robs banks? I sure don't. Wink, wink. Stop that. Stop what? Robbing banks? Already said I don't rob banks. Wink, wink. Then don't rob a bank with me. My team needs to be committed. 100%. Eyes on the prize. You clearly don't have what it takes. You'd probably get us caught. Ha! Confidence. I like that. In all seriousness, are you really not interested? I mean, that's more exciting than what's more exciting than robbing a bank? As a ghost. Who else can offer that kind of fun? Nobody. But Leon, if it'll get you on board, an open book. I don't know who the fuck. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry, I'll be back. We got more to talk about. The other ghosts, holy, they were awful. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter? That name is earned. Oh, also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Kaio. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry though. My anxiety gets the best of me, and social situations are tough. This one especially. I think he's actually just dust. My rule, never trust anyone that wears a hat. The stuff he said to me, the hairs behind your neck know me. The best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. If he sees something in you, I'd worry. Go to a medium. Try and get rid of that something. That's scary. You're scaring me. I'll stay clear of him if I were you. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favourite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favourite movie, I mean. What does that mean? Is that like a quote? Oh, please, not you too. I'll give you a short version. I was in a film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had a good friends though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said they should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim, never learned. You see where this is going? I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before, I hate thinking about it. Why do we always dwell on the bad stuff? What's your favourite food? Seriously? You're asking me what my favourite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee. At a coffee shop? No thanks. We can't drink coffee anymore. And I hate being around the living. They somehow make me even sadder. God, I wasn't done. You're joking, right? Crowds of people? Giant stuffed garbage animals? Collapsible roads put together overnight? Yeah, no. Tell you what, I'll come up with something a little different. Hopefully. That sounds good. Yay. I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Yeah, I probably will see him after. I actually kind of like Spooky Peter though. We'll see what Spooky Peter has to offer. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? In time, a truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Patience. How do you scare people? Lots of ways. In older days, it was cracks in the window, the slamming of doors, with the electricity come flickering lights. These were pedestrian. Over the ages I learned, if you want to spook 'em good, you must be memorable. You need what my contemporaries call an angle. My method is to be a presence, an entity people feel but can't quite see and most surely fear. I'm that looming shadow. When your back is turned in the dark as you scramble to find the light, ever get that feeling when you're seeing into your necessaries? Shampoo in your hair, eyes shut, that's something there. About to get you, that's me. Yikes is what I'm after. Yikes sustain me. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay attention. Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You never been to the mirror world? What's that? Place beyond this. But it's the same as this. You've seen it. But always looking in. That's quite creepy actually. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by. come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. I'd like to see the other side. Maybe you think you'd like it, seeing it's another thing entirely. Some things spooky, even Spooky Peter. Hello again, stranger. Still thinking I'm trouble? This again, huh? I hate talking about myself. Almost as much as I hate repeating myself. I can't do Australian very well, can I? I came here to find associates for criminal activities. I'm not looking for friends. It's all I ask. I do in London again, aren't I? Australia. So I found the perfect bank. It's on the 4th. A quiet branch. Just a sec, I'll show you. Leon pulls out some graphing paper. I'll do the layout on pencil. I probably didn't need so much detail. Since we're going in the front door, I just figured it's best to be prepared. Wait. Does this mean you're interested? No promises yet. Hey, it's Sammy. So, after we got in the bank, oh man, think fast. We got company. Leon frantically puts the graphing paper away. So then, I says to the priest, "What are you two talking about over here?" "Oh, hey Brian, how's it hanging?" "We've had complaints, Leon, about my cologne." "You know what about? I promise I don't. I'm just looking for love, just like all the other ghosts, just like my friend here." Fran stares at Leon, like she'll see truth in his eyes. "Fine, but I'm watching you. Both of you." "I ain't fucking done anything, Fran." That was a close one. Thanks for not ratting me out. I've been chasing thrills all my life. I saw candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Sold my first car a year later. I'm Australian, fuck. G'day mate, I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail, but it wasn't anything serious until I got the crew together and started doing banks. Even county... Can't do it. Australia, even county cops took that seriously. Called me good after 5. I spend the rest of my life behind bars. Isn't a hard place, especially when they're in trust, yeah? If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. That's our time. You've heard my pitch. Gotten to know me a little more than I'd like. So, what do you say? Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch at this time. He slides your slip of paper. It's been a slice. Choose your date. Spooky Peter. You arrive for your date with Spooky Peter in a hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. A clown's face all smiles and all menace watches over the entrance. Welcome to my home. He lives there. Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors, with only a slight reflection. It's especially disorientated to navigate these halls. Spooky Peter leads you into a specific mirror taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull everything in around it. We're going into this mirror. Welcome to the mirror world, or as it's known here, you see the eerie green? That's what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. It's pretty green. Thank you. Not to be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you. In the mirror world, the physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it's all of the above. Or even nowhere at all. I thought you might be interested. I have practiced these skills for ages, centuries. It's not easy being green. Now, come with me. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m. in case you're wondering. We are headed to Brownstone. A walk up I know quite well. The second floor apartment. A house going on hundreds of years. A student of the arts named Paul has moved in. He heard the rumours. The house is haunted, they said. He ignored them. The cost was worth the fear. Together you and Spooky Peter fly through the void, passing countless mirrors in the reverse, each peering into a life still being lived. Well, that's quite fun, I quite like this. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door, staring into one long enough in the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, that's like knocking. After a short trip through the oblivion, you arrive at a particularly decorative manor. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror step through is propped up against the wall. At the far end is a massive kitchen with an original marble tile that does well to hide its age. Paul is sleeping. Let's get to spooking. Spooky Peter leads you through the closed bedroom door where the man in his 20s is sound asleep on the mattress. He's snoring loudly. Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. He's just standing there. Should we shake the bed? Patience, protégé. An aim is to be a presence, not a threat. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait, no, 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protégé, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling, starts to scratch, scritch, scritch, scritch. Like raspy breaths, Paul is still snoring. Peter is starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks into his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. Again, I'm thwarted by the progress of man. I don't want to piss him off. You scratch with one nail along the deep Paul's head. It leaves a long vertical line in the plaster. Make it a cross. Excellent work, protégé. Faith haunts them, same as ghosts. The fear this will sow brings me butterflies. I am proud of you, protégé. Truly, you are spooky this day. Spooky Peter leads you back to the hallway in the mirror, back through the weird mirror world of his. A fractal realm on the dull side of the Tane. What he said. Eventually, you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for your company. I'm pleased. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you, time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest. It's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. More dust falls from the brim. Guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. He's just dust. He's just fucking dust. Sorry about this one. I like that one. Don't say sorry about that. That was good. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Peace, guys.